Welcome back to Let's Clone. My name would be Stephen French, and this is part 7 now? God damn, this game has taken far more parts than I thought. We're going to actually keep working on Popo. I kind of want to finish him up today. Maybe not entirely, we're not going to get into his points, but let's clean up some of his movement speeds, his jump height, his, giving him the ability to break through the ice that the Topi is pushing, and maybe give him a proper death animation, or at least something closer to what the game is. I also want to check, because I think I might have my buttons mapped opposite for my A and my B. I think A should be jump. If I just, yeah. So, let's do that. I'm going to just a little off-camera test. A little off the books. Give myself a little run through, try. A little bit of a jump. A little jump swing test. Itty bitty jump swing test. That is sweet. It's backwards. Alright, after a very quick test, it is in fact backwards. Let's go into our player input. We have our key left, right, key jump, and key attack. We just need to kind of swap these boys around. Wait. Yes, I think this is all we gotta do. Get rid of that. Put that here. Put that there. Back up, and I just like when my equal signs are in line. And good. Just swap those two around, because jumping and swinging were... Right, that could be why I was always hitting the wrong button, because it just felt wrong. Now there's a few things that I want to kind of play with and see what's right, what's wrong. So in our Popo, I know that our jump speed at 5 is a little bit too high. Now what we could do is go to 5 and change the gravity. Might be the solution we need, but let's try 4.5, somewhere between the two. As long as we can jump and just somewhat barely make it to the next one, we should be fine. Bang, bang, bingo, bango, zingo, and we're up. Cool. Now, another really frustrating thing about, I guess, Popo, is in the jump mechanic, you can only travel, it seems, I'm kind of playing around with it in the emulator. If you're standing still and you jump, you can only go forward after you've finished your jump and you're falling down. So let's see if we can play with that. It would be in... I believe in our jump step, where we allow, yeah, so key left and key right, where here we're walking. Horizontal speed is 0. And what are we doing here? We're just reducing our speed. All right, I'm fine with that. We're just dropping our speed in half. That should be if we were already walking. Actually, no, this could be, Okay. This right here could be a problem, because by default, when we're in this state, we're setting our horizontal speed to 0 and only allowing it to change when we press a button. So that could be a little fucked, but we'll get there. But we're going to make sure that we are falling. So if vertical speed is, I guess, greater than 0, so if we are falling down, that is the only time that we want to be able to adjust our speed. Let's just quickly give that a shot. I guess this is kind of the perk of me doing what I did before, where I complete the game and then I kind of write the game over. I might actually go back to that, because this is taking way longer to get through this game than the other projects. Alright, but that works. So we got to fix that this HSPA is equal to 0. So let us see. I mean, that actually might do it, because if it's not equal to 0, we're already going to drop the speed. If we're standing still, we're not going to be able to until we jump. I'm finding a lot of these fixes for what I did before. Jump, can't control it. Okay, until we're falling, that is fine. But if we're running, whoa. What the hell is that? So if we're, bam, that is so wacky. All right. Okay, I'm guessing that would be in our step event, probably in our always code. Let me see, image X scale is equal to, let's go to the absolute value, no, the sign. See what that does. So I'm guessing that our Xter is getting a little bit manipulated, and that's throwing off our scale. If it's anything other than this, I'm going to be real sorry. Alright, cool. So we got that. What does that mean? Haha! We've got some whack shit going on. Where can we be setting this incorrectly? Because once we're in, our jump seems to be the problem. And when we're in our jump, x speed is equal to hsp, and then hsp is equal to x speed time, or x direction times speed. Okay, let's go with x direction is equal to the sine of our horizontal speed, and then really quick come into our player input, because I think, yeah, jump should still be a check pressed, and then our attack should be that. So I switched the buttons, but I forgot to change. Oh no, I don't want to debug. Okay, that might fix it. We might actually have his jump already done. Again, should have done it the first time. I'd say don't do like me, but the whole point of this channel is for you to kind of do this in a way like I'm doing it. So jump, if we're going backwards, cool. Cool, we can jump, we can do all that correctly now. We're jumping, going, wham. Hold on, there's a puppy at the door. This is Bubba. This is my housemate's dog. He's cute as shit, but he likes to pee in the house. And since everyone's not home and I'm trying to do this, he's got to go in the kennel for a little bit. You gonna be a good boy? I'll play with you after, alright, buddy? Okay? Don't pee on anything. Nope. He's gonna be whining a little bit in the background. Apologize. He's good though. Okay, so that's, I guess, all the change that we need to make here. Let's next try to get him to break, excuse me, the that block of ice. So we have the enemy, we have our solid, objects, our solids, the ice chunk. We're gonna need this to have a collision event. Collision event with Popo's attack box. And first off, we will do collide with hammer, mallet, club, instance destroy. He does that, we come here, he's gonna start pushing it. I don't want him to get, and then he behaves perfectly. We got that. Now let's give it an animation. So instead, we're gonna go here. We've got is alive. No. Is broken. Is equal to false. Here in our step event, we're gonna fill the gap. We're gonna say if is not broken, then we're allowed to do everything else. If it is not broken, bang. Else. So if it is broken, alright, so I don't think we're moving it here. I think actually our Topi is still pushing it. Topi's movement mechanics push ice. If ice does not equal no one, and ice, and not ice is broken, which I forgot my underscore. Cool, so now we can only push the ice if it actually is ice and it is not broken. As soon as it enters its broken state, it'll go there. Image speed is equal to 0.1. See what that does first. It should just toggle through, hopefully really slowly, and then I'm gonna check when it is back to the end of its sprite animation, and then we're gonna kill it. So let me trigger this guy to go home and get some ice. Oh, shoot. Oh, fuck. That was in our Topi. I did this like a dummy. Yeah. So this should just be a dot. Let's try that again. Let's hydrate ourselves in the process. Let's kill a seal. Jump up. He's pushing it. We're just going to start swinging away. You son of a bitch! Well, that confuses me. So let's try our Topi. Instead of checking here, what if we just check with another if? Oh, that was caps lock. If here that ice is not broken. Ice that is broken. I did call it is broken, right? Like we just made it a second ago. I don't think I could have fucked it up that fast. It's broken. Okay. Yeah, that should, I don't even know why that error popped up. Because we didn't kill it yet. It's just not broken. Oh no. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Fuck you! Are we still telling it to die? Ice chunk. Oh. Well, I'm done. Is broken is equal to true. Alright. Let's fuck up a seal. Neat! You see that? It's great. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to come into our sprite. We're going to duplicate this last one and just make a second frame of it. This is the same issue that we had with... Shit, who was it that died? And I don't know. It happened before where it would read this, and as soon as it's at the last one, it would pop, but we wouldn't actually see the last one. So just adding an extra frame just so we can see that last frame for a little bit. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Topi, nope. Where is what? What am I looking for? Popo, nope. Let's get our ice chunk back. Step here. Image speed is equal to 0.1 if image index, which I'll do a floor of because GameMaker likes to play very picky with its integers. If image floor is equal to image number instance destroy. A lot of just pressing that green triangle and then pressing that gray X and just going back and forth. He's here, swapping, bink. And you motherfucker. Oh, golly gee, I'm dumb. You can't actually reach instant number because it's counting how many there are. So I think since we have 4, it gives us 4, but the highest value is going to be 3 because we count from 0. Image number -1. Now, bop, bink. We killed it. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, so when the ice breaks for some reason, our Topi is still trying to look at it even though it is being destroyed. Oh, maybe we can do it in the Topi. So he went to get the ice. Now I need him to no longer look for this. What is his ice variable set to? Ice is equal to no one. So we need to set his ice to no one. I can think of a couple ways to do this. Maybe tell Topi to stop pushing ice. I'm going to say your variable Topi is equal to instance nearest because this might not be the best practice, but there's no chance of him being any closer to any other Topi. Nearest to his x, y object Topi. Okay. Then, no, what? That's understatement. What am I doing? What am I doing? Get back, get back. Come on, Steven. If, Topi does not equal no one, just in case for some reason we have killed him before this has happened. I don't know how we could, if we could, but it's all right. Then Topi dot ice is equal to no one. No, equal to no one. So what this means is that we're trying to get access to whatever the nearest Topi is. If we actually have a pointer to a Topi and it's for some reason, if we were to kill the Topi but the ice didn't destroy, which shouldn't happen because when we kill the Topi, the first thing it should do is destroy it. But say there's a couple frames in which it's still checking, this will only check for while a Topi that is still alive. And we're going to tell him that what he's pushing doesn't exist. Hopefully that gets us out of entering that inside the Topi code, inside that if ice is not equal no one, but then it's trying to look for the ice variable that just doesn't exist anymore. So come on, number 2. Go get that ice. Do your job, you baby seal. Bang. And it disappears. Solid. Later on, we're going to need to update. It'll probably be in our control. Oh, you son of a bitch. I guess we're still in that little predicament. So here, the ice chunk, where do we fill the gap? All right, let's do this. Let's get access to the nearest Topi no matter what. And then when we place instance create that instance destroy, we're gonna say that same. Actually, we can just do this right here. Cool. We're just gonna do the same check when we're about to destroy the ice block. We're gonna tell the nearest Topi that you're no longer pushing ice. That could be the same solution that we're looking for. So you fix something, you break something else. So this guy, he's gonna go grab a piece of ice. I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna kill this little guy after he does it because I'm a criminal. He plops that down, I plop him. Bingo, bango, zingo, zango. He can't kill us while he's a little waddle bird, but he can totally kill us now. I think we should have his death animation. No, we don't. Alright, cool. We got something to do. Create a sprite. You get out of here. Sprite. Popo. Death. Edit sprite. File. Create from a strip. Cross in my little digits that we have access to. We do. And his death. He's kind of spinning a bit, so that's going to be weird. 23 by 30. We need 3 cells. Let's get 2 down for our cell offset. I forgot again to get rid of that color. Erase a color. Erasing. Yeah, that was already right. Cool. So we've got that. Let me go ahead and check the emulator. See what happens. So I think he pops up a little bit and then he falls down. What am I looking for? Oh, death. Yeah. So let's see. He goes blue. Yep. So blue, white, jumps up, falls down, and he's just spinning. I got an idea. So what we're gonna do is come on down to Dr. Popo. If we hit the Topi and we die, right now we're just doing a you died. If other is alive, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We're gonna say is alive is equal to false. Sprite index is equal to sprite Topi. No, what? Popo death. We'll keep his image speed to whatever it is at the moment when he dies. Which, fuck, if we're idle, it's not going to be anything. Gotta be walking when we die. I do want to test it out this. We're probably going to try both. Oh, damn it. I want to put that guy back to the right spot. So here, yeah, I'm not going to be rotating. That was funny. A couple things went wrong. For starters, forgot to do that. For seconds, come back into our Topi. Nope. Popo. When he dies, we're going to say his image speed is equal to 0.2. I don't know what'll be good here, but it is what it is, my guy. But he's not going to pop out of the air. Fuck. No, we're going to go back. We're going to back. I'm going to put this put this seal back where he goes. Come in here, grab this dude, chunk him down good and easy. So I want to bap. Yeah, you're not. Why are you coming back alive, dude? Object Popo is alive, not set before reading. I think you're lying to me, dude. Oh, he doesn't even have an is alive. What am I doing? How did I? Alright. Well, I guess that's gonna work. Instead of is alive, we're gonna do current state is equal to states dot death. Alright. I'm into that. Step. Come in here. Well, actually, yeah. Come on, boy. You can do this. Get rid of this. Sorry about that. Our Popo doesn't have an is live because Popo doesn't need an is live because Popo has a state machine and I can't find it. Here. So then we do an is death and we haven't done anything yet. So we're going to create a script for when this boy dies. Script Popo death. Grab onto these words. Plonk. Come up in here. Create a new one. Plonk. 1, 2, 3. Plonk. And then in this spot, now when we die here, so we're changing that. I'm gonna get rid of this. We're gonna put these just like the other two. We're gonna come up to wham bam bam. We're gonna set up jump state. We're going to set up death state, and that will give us, it's changing our speed and our sprite. Pretty much the same thing we've been doing the whole time before, but let's give him an anim underscore death. Come into our create where we have all of our other anims. Anim underscore death, so we can stay consistent, is equal to sprite popo death. Anim. That'll do it. That will do it. Anim death. Because I am him, whatever you say I am him. If I wasn't, then why would I code it am him? Go! We got a boy. But let's go a little bit slower on that death animation speed. Point one. Get him going a little bit faster. Slower. Slower. We're going to say if image index floor of image index is equal to image number -1, then our, whoopsies, oh, I don't want that. I hate when I hit the insert key. Image speed is equal to 0. I don't know how successful that will be. Hopefully we get to his little spot and then we stop iterating through. I'm sorry, Bobby. Wow! Don't want that to happen. So we're going to say on, where do I want this? Because I want to set the image index to 0 first. For starters, let's do this. Horizontal speed is equal to 0. I don't want to be walking. Once we die, we die. When we hit the topi, we'll say current state does not, say if current state does not equal states.death, then I want to set it to death. So we can only run this code once, and I want to do image index is equal to 0. So we're, no matter what, going to cycle through the entire animation from his like light blue to white to splat white. Now we need him to spin. I don't think I can just change his rotation. I think that'll fuck things up. But if that's it, image equals to 0, and then image angle plus plus. I don't know what that's gonna do. I don't think it'll be right, but we're gonna give it a good old college try. So he goes blue, white. He's rotating. He's kind of rotating up. Maybe since he's gonna fall, it's not gonna matter. Plus equals 5. I think the only one that we're gonna need to mess with is our vertical collision. So yeah, this would be our VSP. So if we're gonna, actually I'll just tie it to the end of this. Why not? And current state does not equal states.death. State machines are nice until you forget about them, and then they're garbage. Go through. Yeah, he's gonna, motherfucker. I do want, I think it would be in his death, because once we hit here, and then I want him to jump. But I want the pump. What I'm worried about is if I just ask for if his speed, his vertical speed is 0, meaning he's standing still, then he'll pop up and he'll no longer equal that, then I think he's just going to keep popping up and up and up. He might. We're going to try it out. If vertical speed is equal to 0, then vertical speed is equal to -2. We're going to find out. You and me both. Oh my god, my digis are hurt. Kill me, Seal. You bitch. If vertical speed is equal to 0. Oh. maybe he never gets the opportunity to do this. Alright, so we're never getting the opportunity for him to pop up into the air, because in our always code we're checking yeah, so we're not allowing him to collide with the floor anymore, so he immediately starts falling. What if, because this is a bit sketchy. I don't like, I feel icky doing this, but I want his current state to not equal death, and I'm just gonna try something out. Image index is equal to image number -1. This could just get like dumb. I did the wrong symbol there. This could be silly. I think I did it backwards. I needed to not equal that. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, yikes. Not equal. I might have to scratch all that and approach it in a different way. Confusing myself. I'm sorry, puppy, but nothing I can do at the... Wow! What if we tried an OR? Okay, so we're not falling through. We're getting hit. We're popping up, and yes! Cool. So we're falling after the fact. So that's kind of working. We need to find a way for him to pop up a little sooner, though, because I don't think it's getting there yet. Just look back at this code just so you can see it and copy along. So yeah, pretty much what's happening. If we are dead, this is going to read false. And if this whole statement is false, we're just going to fall right through the floor. So we're reading it false if we are dead. But since this is an OR statement, if either of these statements is true, then everything inside of this parenthesis between this one and this one, if either of these conditions are true, then this whole thing will be read as true, and then we can continue on with everything life as it should be. So if we happen to be dead, then this is going to be false, and we're not going to be able to. But if we're dead, and also not at our last frame, then this would be true, this would be false, but it doesn't matter, it's an OR statement, so the whole thing would be true, and then that would be true, and then we're good. What I do want, though, is I don't like how slow he's rotating, so we're going to go to 10, we're going to double what we were at. I want him to pop up, though. It's like, why, or where can we do that? What other variable do we have access to here? Ooh, that right there. So I can do if image angle is equal to 0, because it shouldn't be equal to 0 again for quite a while. I'm going to say if image angle is equal to 0. I'm doing a whole lot of things that make me feel icky, but we're just trying to get a game that works, and I'm showing you just a barrage of different, I guess, techniques, different like things you can do, like how you can manipulate the code. Our goal isn't to make one a perfect game, it's just to try to, god damn it, I need that guy to kill me. It's not to make a perfect game, it's just to learn. Tutorial. Pop. He's gonna pop, and there he goes, he's dying. Hell yeah. But let's try with 20, because I wanted to spin a little bit more. Now this is a little bit wacky. He's not spinning straight up and straight down. He kind of like follows a little pseudo ellipse. Plenty of ways to fix that. I don't know if I want to, because I kind of digging what it looks like. But bam, bam. I don't need to do that pop anymore. I'm into that. I'm into that pretty hardcore. The reason that we are doing that little spin is there was once upon a time, there was a button I could press to zoom in on this. And I loved it because it let me see things a little better. But right now, like that little cross isn't centered. If that were like here on his body, like centered perfectly, then the rotation would happen right around that point and it would look fine. But it's not, so he rotates in a weird little ellipse. What we could potentially do, though, is actually, whoa, didn't even know that was there. We can take this, we can move up and over. I think he'd have to come up 2. Let's see where that puts him. That actually looks pretty centered. Might want to go up 1 more. Take this little guy, go up 1 more. And let's see how that works. So god damn it, I need to get rid of that. Good, he's actually spinning much better. But let's go with some of our always, actually, in our death state, because this is all going to happen. We're going to say if, see, y is greater than room height. Kind of want it to just when he goes off camera. So instead of room height, will be view, y view plus view height of view. Then game restart for now. I don't think we're gonna do his lives at the moment. So this should just be when he gets to the bottom of the view, wherever it is. So I want to try killing him here and then killing him when we're a little bit higher up in the game. So bop bop. Oh my god, I gotta get rid of that. Game restart. Cool. Let me get rid of that quick because that's gonna bug me. Alright. And then test it with this bird. Well, oh, alright, okay. It works. That's happening because right now we're having the camera just follow him. We're going to change that probably in a later polish video where the camera is going to follow something that we're kind of nudging up. So we're going to jump if we surpass something, we're going to push it, and then the camera will lock into that. But that only happens when we're traveling vertical, or I mean upward. It's not going to happen when he travels down. So that's not going to be an issue. The seal probably shouldn't walk through him. So we'll do Topi, step. He's walking. Where is his? We're going to say if place meeting XY object Popo, then horizontal speed is equal to 0. And then he'll just stop while he's hitting us. A little bit more. I think like he actually turns light blue with Popo when they both get hit. At least that's what it looked like to me. But he's gonna horizontal speed set to 0 sets his whatchamacallit. Then we're just gonna do this. If he's not, then we're allowed to update. I'll take that. He's not allowed to walk while he's touching the Popo. Or rather, he's only allowed to walk when he's not touching the Popo. I don't know if the difference really matters. He's gonna touch us. It's weird, but like I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take that all the way. I'll take that to the bank. What else could we do today? Not the most exciting part for this so far, but I feel pretty good about it. We've got Popo working just about the way that I want. His jump height seems a lot more accurate. Swing speed is definitely better. Could speed it up a little bit more. And he's allowed to die, and also he's capable of smashing the ice. The only things that we really need next, aside from some polish and scoring, is we need the polar bear to come out and to jut the screen. We're going to do that kind of after we get the camera work going, because I don't really know, I don't want to, yeah, we'd have to go back and forth if we didn't. So after the camera's done, we're going to get the polar bear. So probably in the next part, we're going to get, is it the condor? Let me check my little cheat sheet. We've got the nitpicker and the condor. Nitpicker is, well, condor is, if you played the real version, starts in at the bottom of the screen, grabs a piece of eggplant, I think it is at first, flies it up to the top, and then the game begins. We can't kill the condor. We're going to add him in later. Nitpicker is another little bird that he flies around like an elliptical path. I want to watch him a little bit more in the emulator because I have a vague understanding of what I want him to do. I might try to play around with using actual paths, something that I don't really do in GameMaker. I usually like to just create them myself or create the behavior myself, but we'll play around with that, see if we can make it easy. If not, it'd be just a neat thing to learn. But I keep saying but. Sorry about that. Condor was next. He'll be in part 7. Damn it, this is part 7. Part 8. Part 7 is done. Enjoy the fuck out of your day. If you enjoy these parts, these series, if you ended up watching this one, like why would you watch 7 parts into something, I guess, if you didn't enjoy it? So, yeah, if you liked it, please like it. Comment, let me know what you're thinking. Give me any criticisms, ideas, suggestions of what you want to see next. And if you know anyone else that's looking into game development and wants to learn, you think this could help them, send it their way. I'm trying to grow these numbers up so we can have a little more fun with it. Get some bigger projects ahead of us. Thank you so much. Peace.